As we remember from last time, we see the party has encountered a most extraordinary of situations where there was an inverted pyramid cased with several habitats that have been summarily destroyed by the party's efforts to navigate them with delicate care. They are now laid waste. All the creatures have now been washed away, and the sadness has ensued. And as well, and in addition, we have the efforts of Thiel and Darna. Thiel, who, as we remember, was in conversation with the rest of the party, and Darna seems to have placed him in a state of unconsciousness. Was sending him drifting along the floating river here. I don't know if you can see the floating river. I can't tell what you can see or can't see. I think I can.
Cannot see it.
You cannot see the floating river?
I mean, we can see it, but we can't see you moving tokens around it.
Yeah,
no.
just straight out.
Yeah.
Yep, we know it exists.
It does
That's
exist.
it.
Okay. So, with that being said, after Thiel was knocked in there, Vagus, being Vagus, has decided to follow after Thiel to ensure his safety, and is now nursing poor Thiel back to health, back, and that is where the party has left off. They've wandered into what it seems to be a very luxurious looking room. As if you remember, lavish furnishings and decorations are everywhere in this large room. The floor is strewn with rugs and cushions, and tapestries cover the walls. A hookah, as tall as an adult human, stands in one corner. The largest piece of furniture is a sumptuous divan, which I believe Alabaster has placed himself on there.
Quite comfortable.
Yes, unknown to all observers, was was a voice who said who spoke to the party, stating, spoke in general. "I've been waiting for you." Now, where we now to begin where we left off, is the procedure complete with the Warforged? Do we have our husk?
Yes, we do.
And he turns around back to you. And he says, "Oh dear. Well," and then he sees Casper, and says, "Well, this is quite the turn of events to see you up, and madam, you should be a husk. Interesting."
Yes, I should. Isn't that interesting? Also, what's a husk?
You should be.
No, I should not. But you can kindly tell me what one is.
You have any corn in your little microwave?
Can we all take a step into the room?
Ah, you have friends. Are these from your homeland? How would they have found you so quickly? I don't.
No, they are completely random strangers. You will not pursue this line of questions any further.
Well, that's...
Also, who are you?
Okay, and then we'll hold off right there. Vesper and Vesper, you are now nursing poor
Casper? Who's Vasper? Is that Casper and Vagus put together?
Yeah, that's Vagus. Yeah, that's Vasper and Casper put together. Vagus and Casper put together.
We are one.
Yes. Ooh, oh dear.
Don't you know we are one?
Vagus and Thiel are now hanging out with some canoes. Theo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Theo. After you seem to have everything seems to have went white, then immediately dark. You find yourself in a very familiar room where the canoes were stored just before the floating river.
Oh, Vesper, Vagus, what has happened? Where's my Darna? Where are we? What happened?
I don't know. We're here.
Should we try to find the others?
I think that would be best. There's canoes still here?
There are canoes still here.
Or do we have to catch one like a...
No, I believe you guys only took what 4? I remember. And then
We took 3 in case we needed 3 more later.
Yeah, so you took 3, and then we had Alabaster and Zombie Man took 1. No, Zombie didn't even take 1. He just kind of like floated in there.
Alabaster and Zombie came back around with another one, and Zombie coaxed Alabaster onto it. Mm-hmm. So only 3 were removed.
Okay. So you're gonna grab a canoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab a canoe.
Okay.
We know how this works.
Yes. So you grab a canoe. You march your happy selves around, getting none too tired and questioning as to what is the logical reason for a floating river in the middle of a volcano, and you come back to a very familiar room.
Hey,
and
this
you
room
notice
is familiar.
notice everything looks pretty much the same except for the open door to the bottom.
I would take a brief moment to collect the bodies and burn them.
Okay.
I think Alabaster did that last week, actually.
Yep, they're all burned.
Okay, great.
So you notice a large pile of burnt bodies up in the, we'll just say, here. There.
Well, these bodies seemed burned to my liking. Would you like to proceed through the door?
I guess we'll see if we can find them. And we continue moving.
Yeah, we proceed.
Okay, you can take your tokens.
Okay.
Take my token.
Here, I can bring both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, we keep going. Keep going.
This is a long hallway.
Keep going. We go all the way. I'm struggling bringing 2 tokens.
You can do a box zoom. You can do a box select around them.
Yeah. So I'm assuming we're going down, right? This way. Or was there a different direction?
I mean, if you want to go back to the sliding room of tetanus, or as you so cleverly named it.
Right,
so coming out into this room, is the door to the south open now?
The door to the south is now open. There doesn't seem to be a door. It looks like there's just an opening there.
Okay.
And you can start to.
So I wasn't here. Did the group go through this room already to the south?
We wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
In character, you wouldn't. Out of character.
Right. So, Vegas, would you like to proceed and go through this opening and check out what's in that room?
We should be careful. They could all be dead for all we know.
Can I do some kind of check to see if I see anything within this opening before we step in?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
All right. 11.
Okay. You notice that the door is open, and you do see some not tracks, but you do see evidence that this was recently traversed.
DM, did we take a long rest or anything between any of this?
I believe there was a short rest there. Guys, could you regale me? Was that a short rest?
Yeah, there was a short rest.
Yeah, short rest.
So, dumb question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a short one. It wasn't. Never mind. Yeah, you're good. Ignore me.
Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, this is going on at the same time as what happened yesterday. So we're kind of they're getting caught up with everything. So not yesterday, but last week.
I do see some tracks in here, but which worries me a little. But I think we should. I don't see anything in danger right away, so I think we should proceed to try to find the others.
Let's move quietly. I'd like to sneak.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it up.
14, because that's how skill checks go for me.
Okay. You feel very sneaky.
Okay, so I step here.
All right. So you two come across. If you look up in the Discord chat, you'll past all the gifts of bunnies. What you see is what you see is a big muddy mess right now. You have large steps that are about 10 feet in height, and there's just one big muddy mess. You see some rocks strewn about, but it is very difficult to discern as to what actually happened here beforehand. And towards the center of this inverted pyramid, you do see a door.
Okay, do we? I see like an orange rectangle.
Yeah, I haven't got that.
Okay, that's not supposed to be anything. Okay.
You don't see anything.
We see nothing.
No,
Technically, there's broken glass there, but
well, I mean,
Broken glass everywhere at that point.
that's true.
It could have all also got washed away. So.
Yeah, I mean that's there were several biomes there, and they all kind of got mushed all together.
The center
Go
looks
to the east, and I'll go to the west, and we'll circle around and survey.
sure. That sounds good. Let's start walking this way, staying close to the edge.
What do we see? Just
Do
a
I see
mess.
anything?
You see more devastation, and that you can start. You're going past the doorway. You're just seeing more devastation, and you see the telltale signs of the erosion of. You see it's so if you keep in mind because graphically that's not really possible. So you can't really see anything here, but I can't do a 3-dimensional dungeon. Okay, so like that.
There's a wall there.
There is a wall there.
Okay.
Okay, so I can see how that would be a little bit confusing there. So what you have is just a large, a large square room with the 10-foot steps going down to the center.
Well, it looks like they were here based on the destruction.
Yes, and I'm so sorry. I missed what you said. I was looking up bunny gifts.
Oh,
So we only see this little room up here. But
you don't see anything. That's just a wall. Okay, because there's this is a more 3-dimensional than what is possible with a map with a 2-dimensional object.
Okay. Yeah, it seems pretty clear they were here. Don't see any danger other than this destruction in the middle.
And you said we saw the door down below.
You saw the door. Why is my pointer not working? My pointer is not working. Very sad.
The one in the center of the room.
Ah, there we are. Aha.
Well,
So should we try making our way to the door down there somehow?
I guess this can only end poorly. And I'll cautiously move forward
Yep.
down the steps.
So you have to, since these are, I mean, what can only be perceived as steps, you just kind of snake your way down, kind of, and then fall the remaining few feet, and then go to the next one. I mean, these are giant shelves here, and then you eventually make your way down towards center. Okay, and to the door, you do see the door open.
Okay, so we'd be going in essentially a tunnel, kind of.
Yep, this is it. You see what you see are stairs going down. Okay, and then it reaches a certain point, and then the stairs, and then it looks to be like stairs going up. So we'll put you.
Do we hear
right
anything?
Hold that thought. Okay, now
Okay.
back to everybody else. Hi, everybody else. How are you?
I guess things been better, but what the fuck is this guy?
Okay, so I am Kesnef. I have been tasked with guarding and the efforts that have been the efforts of White Plume Mountain for my master. Now, I'm very curious. How did you make it all the way in here? All of you. And in one piece? What have you done?
Easy when you flood the system.
That would explain the noise, but what did you do? Where is where is Callista? Interesting.
Here is another question for you. Where were my former companions? Not this set, I say, waving. The other two. The neophytes. The people who barely knew how to wield a spear.
The whereabouts of your friends are of no concern to me. My concern is now why you are not a mindless husk waiting for your experiment.
We gave him a sentient weapon. That's why he's not a mindless husk.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we just give him random husks sentient weapons. It's kind of our thing.
No.
Yeah,
No,
that
no.
trident was
Yeah,
pretty powerful, I guess. I don't know.
yeah. We give flesh golems sentient hammers. We give husks of metal sentient tridents. It's just what we
Flash a
do.
thumbs up at this. Worked out for me.
So you have one of them now?
Oh, we got all of them.
No,
Yeah.
that is not possible. As I have spent years perfecting the traps in order to protect them. What did you do with my pet?
We probably ate him.
Which one's the pet? Was that that bat thing, or was that giant sphinx that just told me
No,
puzzles?
the bat thing was a colleague. There's no consequence. I'm talking about my pet, my giant crab. What did you do?
Oh, he's delicious with butter. Casper does a mean crab bake.
Everyone give me a perception check.
All right then.
Even me and Theo.
Yeah, you guys have made your way up. By the way, if that is your plan.
You said perception, right?
Yeah.
Perception.
I just
All
want to
right.
say that was a skill check, and I rolled a natural one.
Hell yeah.
Very
I
nice.
have 5.
Very nice.
14.
I do not know why that does not get
This
added.
couch is very
I
comfy.
had a 21. What the hell?
Kinda.
17.
Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Did we enter the room if that was our plan?
It's seems like you can if you want to step in.
Yeah, I just can't see my character for some reason.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
that's weird. Why aren't you? What happened to your character?
So I know I'm in the darkness. I just, for some reason, I can see like their room, but I can't see
What
Yeah.
about if you hit Control I? Can you hit Control I?
Control I.
Oh dear.
That doesn't do anything for me either. Did we
Yeah.
get put in the ethereal plane? Did Theo
I'm
take
not-
me into the ethereal plane?
No.
Do I have to yell at you people again?
Lost in space.
Give
I
him a
liked
good
it
old
there
shove.
so much. It was. Alright, perception check.
All right, hold on to that perception check while we figure out
Solid.
why you can't see anything. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. Let's do this. Because you're trapped in a wall. There.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, I figured it out. There you go.
He solved the problem. Problem solved.
All right. So, the rest of the party, you guys hear the Vagus and Theo returning, and looking at is this, what do I got for, all right, so Grovile and Creed, you notice something from your endeavors in this volcano so far. It's unusually cold in here.
Like chili cold? Like refrigerator cold?
Like you just spent, a good several days in a very damp, warm environment where even the water you were stepping in was probably around like 90 degrees. So very very warm, and now it is noticeably colder in here.
Has it been cold this whole
You
time,
guys
or
got
did it just
AC,
start to
or-
get cold?
I would say it's once you got in here, it's started to get cold.
This guy has central air conditioning.
That's my that would be my inference. Is
Nice.
wow, this guy's the leader because he's got AC in here.
So should we close the door behind us? Are we cooling off the whole mine?
What, do you live in a barn? Would you close the door? No. Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
It's a little bit chilly in here, guys. Make sure you put on your clothes.
Well,
Alabaster, is there a blanket on that couch?
Maybe. Do you want to come over and find out?
No, I'm okay.
So the creature comes over to looks at you, Casper, and says, "You were supposed to be the next link towards the completion of my experiment for the master."
You keep on saying that, you can stop now. That is done. You are done with that.
No, I don't believe I am.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Well, we already filled him with something different, so you can't film twice.
What?
I told you, he's now we gave the husk the sentient trident. Now he's the trident.
Impossible.
I mean, ask him. He just keeps telling me you want to fill him up.
It is impossible to fill me up again.
Give me a deception roll.
Yeah, of course.
Deception check.
13.
Please be.
I want to use my inspiration on this one.
All right. About time. That thing's been sitting around there for like what?
Ooh,
5, 6 weeks?
27.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Shit.
So he looks at you, and then he looks over at Casper and he says, "Amazing. It
I
seems to
shrug.
have worked. The weapon has fused with the husk, allowing. Tell me, who are you? Really?"
I am myself. And more importantly, as myself, I am not answerable to you.
That could be anybody. This will have to take more experimentation. I'm going to need you to just sit tight. We're going to have to continue this. I have much studying to do of you. And he's going to come over there and he's just going to grab your arm.
Oh, whoa.
Already grab up my spatula. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I see there is still a little fight in you. Good. Good. How goes the summoning? And you see three creatures who nope, you probably can't see them, can you? Because everything comes. Oh, good. You can't see
one.
I see one.
Yeah, I see it.
One.
I see it.
Why only one?
Ginny.
Oh, yeah.
Good Ginny.
Go.
Oh, there's two.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. Good. So you see these three creatures coming into becoming more into view. Well, not into view, but becoming clearer, and they appear to be in deep concentration. How much longer? Says not much. He is almost here. And go ahead and roll initiative.
Did they come through the mirrors
No,
or just through the walls?
they were more transparent.
Like they were just always there and they just appeared.
They were just open.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. No, you're fine. I like the idea of coming through the mirror. That's cool too. I should have thought about that.
Well, then my first action would have been to break some mirrors.
Somebody told me that we were supposed to shake his hand and walk out of here.
All right, I got a 22.
Yeah, we've been lied to. He said, why do you have to fight everyone? Now he's here fighting us.
So we got a 22.
Fireball was the only option.
Fireball.
We missed our chance.
Fireball the whole room.
Fireball everything.
Move on. It's comfortable.
Except for the couch. We have to move that out first.
Yes.
Yeah, don't get any blood on that couch, Cameron. Very valuable.
I just plan to sit here.
Yeah,
Oh,
spend
dear.
his turn trying to move the couch out of the room. Be like, I just want this. I just want the couch.
Don't turn it the other way.
He's got his little like room planner in there. What do you call those people that come in and interior decorator?
He's like counterclockwise. No, my counterclockwise for me.
All right.
So
you
we
need
got
initiative?
a 22. Yeah, we need initiative. We got Alabaster with a 22. Okay.
Creed was 22.
I was
Creed
18.
22. All right, 18, 22.
I have
Dolph name.
Marvile's got 16.
Okay.
Yep. Casper has a 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to blow your mind, but Vegas has a 7.
Ooh.
Because when it comes to skill checks,
Mm-hmm.
He's rolling big.
I save the big numbers for later.
So do you go to casinos?
Dude.
Gory guy.
14.
14.
14.
14. All right.
14.
All right. Theo.
12.
Huh? 12?
12? Yep.
Okay. There.
Wish we could see initiative.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Creed, what you see is Kesnef reaching a hand over to Casper, and then Casper coming out with his spatula.
I want to slap his hand away and say, "No, that's my wave."
Okay. What? Are we just slapping his hand away?
Yeah, but forcefully.
Oh, okay, good. So that's an unarmed strike.
Still, playing up the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you just doing it playfully? Like.
No, he's clearly being aggressive towards.
Okay.
Where's
All right. I
that?
want to make sure we're on the same page.
Oh, sorry. You're asking me to roll it up. I apologize.
You? Why are you doing this? Oh, please, stop! Stop!
I guess this will be sneak attack. Right?
I mean,
He
Yeah.
loses his hand.
If you hit
Natural 20. I have like a 25 on my unarmed strike.
All right, so he's got an unarmed strike. So that's what is that? Bludgeoning.
Yeah.
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 Matt, roll it up.
We got our first.
How bad is a slap on the hand gonna hurt him?
Real bad.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
We're about to
We're
find
about to find out.
Breaks his hand.
Melee.
Oh, please don't be max damage.
Maximum damage, and the creature must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so 3 damage. But don't worry, I did sneak attack, so I'll get that extra.
What does he pass?
All right.
Pass a DC
All right,
12?
that's a no. He does not.
Oh, because it would be really funny. If he failed, he'd be stunned. He'd just be like,
He
"Excuse me?"
failed.
He failed.
Yeah, he failed.
He just stands there and he's just like, "Oh, what?" He's actually whatever the stunned condition does.
So he's stunned.
He's stunned.
Okay.
Oh God.
The max,
All right.
the max damage does not apply to the sneak attack damage, correct, Chris?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Okay, so it's a total of 9 damage with that nat 20, but he is stunned.
Okay.
He is very taken aback by the fact that he slapped his hand away.
Yes. So you come over there and you slap his hand, and you do it with such force. He's caught off guard. And he just looks. He's like, "Well, I never." And then is that it?
I'll bonus text and
I see
steal.
that this engagement is going to be starting off swimmingly. This is
All right. And then while he's like a little bit dazed, I'm gonna pull out my dagger of venom and do a quick little stabby stab in the ribs area.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, I apologize. Wait, I can't bonus action with the zap blade, so it's a 13. It has to be a psionic. 1 second.
I'm very confused.
He's got to use a psionic dagger as a bonus action, not the dagger of venom.
That's 4. So it's an 18. So it's an 18 and not a 22. Is that still a hit?
That is still a hit.
Okay. 9 extra damage.
Boom. Okay.
Don't touch him.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yes.
Okay. And there. No, Chris, I'm not a fan with how they set the turn order in here. If you have multiple of one monster, not a big fan.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So, what now? To the observer, we have that we see that the genies. It's a very strange way to say genie, but the genie is that D silent?
The D is silent. It's like Django.
It's only silent for now.
Yeah. All right. Genie. Yeah. Okay. So with while still maintaining his concentration, he holds out one of his hands, and what you see come to fruition is.
Counterspell.
Huh?
I want to cast counterspell. If I see him reach his hand down, I want to cast counterspell.
Okay. Is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. As a reaction, you can try to prevent another spell from being cast.
Okay.
Is he casting a spell?
Yes.
All right. Good. I didn't waste counterspell because that would be a pain.
Okay.
But you need to know what level counterspell he's using.
Yeah, and what level is going on?
Yeah. Now I am now desperately trying to look up counterspell to figure out what in the world that is.
It's,
Wait, you have not experienced counterspell yet? Oh, you poor bastard!
No one in our campaign has it.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna cast it at
counterspell is
level-
amazing.
I'm going to cast at level 4.
Oh shit! All right. So
DC
any spell
10 plus the spell's level. Okay.
that's if and only if. In this case, it's higher than the slot used for counterspell. Since he is using a level 4 slot, that only applies if the slot that you're using for your caster, for your summoner, is DC is a 5th level or higher.
Here. All right. Now you have to get me. Son of a gun.
Basically, if he's using a spell slot level 3 or lower, then it's automatically countered. There's no roll for it.
Okay.
Yep, the roll is if and only if. It's.
Considering our level range, I don't see him using that.
I'm just confirming before I.
Yep.
Okay.
Can't wait till campaign 2 when one of you has this.
No.
None of my players in my game has
No.
it.
All
What's
right.
the no?
This is the first time I've been
No.
able to use it. I'm just so happy.
No, I know. I'm saying okay. So this is a 4th level spell,
Yes.
and then you're casting at a 4th level. So I need to
Yes.
make a DC check.
Or do I need to make a DC check?
You casted it. You tell me.
No,
You're the
it's
DM.
automatically. No. It's from what I recall. Damn it! Why do
All
I
right,
need
hold
to
on.
recall
I'm
this?
looking it up again. I don't have 27 tabs up, and
I thought if it
I went to another page.
No. If
All right.
you're using a spell slot at 4th level or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if and only if it is less than or equal to the same you used. So if you are using a 4th level spell slot's middle, you're playing
Yeah.
out of luck. It's countered.
Okay. Well, that's fine then. All right.
Does counter mean that Grovile then cast that
Well, where
spell,
does
or
the
that it just
DC check
negates
come
it?
in then? Oh,
It
that's it.
applies. Oh, that's a weird one. That applies if and only if you're using the low-powered counter versus a high-powered regular spell.
Oh. Okay.
Like if you're trying to counter Wish with just a 3rd level spell. That sort of thing.
Get out of here.
you see him hold out his hand, and you see the formings of an ice elemental coming from the ground, and then it just kind of blinks out of existence at Grovile's insistence. Grovile, do you say anything in response?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm a lizard.
You know
I
what
don't
the
like
best-
the cold.
Okay.
You know what's even better? Counterspell
Yeah.
has only a somatic component. You know what the most favorite component you can use for this? Just give him the finger.
Oh my goodness.
I think your AC's out.
Oh, my brain. All right. That's awesome. Okay. So, and so he's just gonna. What in the world is it sexy Dejini for?
Yeah, right. That would be a problem.
It's all chaos. It's all chaos. I hope we're all having fun. Good. Okay. So, Dejini holds out her hand. Nothing happens. Grovile gives her the finger, and then she continues concentration. Okay, and now I'm very confused as to what's 2. I don't have them labeled Dejini 2 in the encounter builder.
That's
All
what
right,
I set up
that's fine.
beforehand. But
No, that's fine. There. Okay. So Snake Dejini holds out her hand and commences with the same action.
I don't think I can counterspell again, guys.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Just want to make sure no one else is going to pull something out of their rear end.
Can Thill
I was very
counterspell?
confused. I was very confused at that. No, that's good. Okay. And then Genie 3.
I guess it's Thiel's genie. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, this would be Thiel's Genie. There.
He's the Gene Genie?
He's,
Okay.
there.
People, listen to your Bowie, I swear.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. I think we're all on the same page now. That was awesome, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate that experience there.
You're welcome. I don't know if he means it, but you're welcome.
No, this is good. There. So you go there. Good. You have a thing.
I think that was D&D speak for FU.
No, I thought that was good.
You
I
ruined
like
my
that.
encounter.
No, it's not. No, you have not. Okay. And Theo Sagini will do the same thing, almost like they've. This seems almost like second nature to them. Okay. And do I even have a web browser anymore? I don't even know what just happened with that frantic thing that just happened. Okay. All right, Alabaster.
Dear.
One of
You're
these
up.
genies has a performance issue.
Okay, Alabaster.
Yes.
You witnessed the forming of ice elementals in the middle of the of this room.
Can I move the chair out of the way?
Yes, as an action.
Okay. I'm gonna move the chair to the right.
Yep.
And that'll be my end of my turn.
Yep.
All the way. Wait, how far to the right?
Right about here. I don't want it getting damaged. I like the chair.
But there's stuff
All
on the
right.
other
So,
side.
so you're going to move the chair over.
Move the chair. Put stuff in front of it. Try to protect
Okay.
it.
All right. So I'm just gonna put
Put all those cushions on top of it.
there.
My chair.
See if I can do this in your room.
If there's things that maybe I can't, it's gonna be real sad.
There.
Make
Sure.
it a mimic. Make
Yeah.
it a mimic.
Yeah. It
That would just be cruel.
Reality is fluid. Reality is funny.
All right. Dressen, I just saw your text there. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. It's
No.
there's no rush.
Nope. You're fine. Okay. Alabaster. Is that everything?
Yep.
Okay. So Alabaster. Everyone sees Alabaster's just moving the divan over. That is a divan. That's a strange name for a sofa. Divan.
Yep.
That's
It's
what I
fancy.
thought.
It's a fancy sofa.
Fancy sofa. Okay, good. All right. Grovile.
Me?
Hi.
Okay. I am going to, since I've caught the sexy genie off guard,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon a ghostly hand and try and smack at it. Plus this.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Damn it. Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Great. 4. Right, that's 13 points of damage.
Okay, hold on. I gotta look up concentration. Isn't it a con? It's a con to roll against concentration.
Yep.
You former DMs, you. Okay.
That's correct. DC 10 or DC half of the damage, depending on what is greater.
Okay. And there. Okay, and they save. Good. Okay, and that was towards the top
Sexy.
one.
Yep. So I
Yep.
think that's number 1.
Yep.
It also has an effect where they cannot heal, if that is applicable.
Okay.
Are they undead?
How would you know if they were undead?
There's a secondary effect if they're undead, and that's up to you to determine if it has an effect.
You don't have to tell him.
Yeah,
you
just let me know. So if they're undead, what happens?
They have disadvantage against attack rolls against me.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
There, I need to put. There, just put that on there. Okay.
And then 3. Okay. Then Dylan's gonna go and attack. And that's just a 20. For 18 to hit.
That hits.
And then I believe I get an additional plus. Go away. Sorry. It's been
You're
a while
fine.
since I've actually hit something with him. I think it's an additional plus 4 for that.
Usually, he just kind of sits back and just goes run.
Yep. So it's a. Which is in turn a plus. Six damage, and he needs to make another con save because he got hit again.
This is towards the same one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh we're having fun now.
Whoa.
Okay, saves.
That's it.
Okay. So with the effort, you see, the more and more that you pummel on her, and it does not. She almost steadies her resolve and continues to focus almost harder. Yep.
That's it.
Now we have what's his butt?
Is that me?
No, that's not you. You're not what's his butt.
I mean, I'm an
By the way,
example.
did I step on your toes by not letting you come in and say anything, Gorgak?
No, you're good.
Okay. Would you tell me otherwise?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he
Good.
would.
Well, all that being said, you see Kesnev, who is stunned. That's right. You have an effect. Yeah. So you're that. Okay. Let me double check.
What is stunned? I actually have no idea what the stunned effect does.
Oh, let's
It's
see.
great. You get advantage against them. All melee attacks get advantage against them.
That's it?
And in addition, they lose their action.
For how long?
1 round.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the effect that's granting stunned, but
All right.
generally that happens with a monk, and that's
Yeah.
for like a round or so.
Double check something here.
Oh, it's not even melee attacks. It's all attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yeah, it's everything.
Yep.
And they
And they
automatically
auto fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have
It's
tried to catch
nasty.
Casper.
Okay. So he still stares at you and he's just kind of shaking his hand like, ow! And then all right. And then that's it for him. He can't move, can't attack. In Gorgak.
Did I hear we get advantage on Quesnev?
Mm-hmm.
I know where I'm
Wait.
going.
And when does the condition end?
1 round.
Oh,
So, I mean, let me re-roll these real quick. Does an 18 hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. That was bad. So that roll was. And, okay. So I hit him twice with an 18 and 26 to hit for a total of 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And that will be it.
Okay. Ow! Ow! Okay.
Stop trying to touch the robot.
Mm-hmm.
not a robot, and thank you.
He's a sentient. He's a
I
sentient.
have a
weapon.
sentient trident now.
The
Please keep
husk
that.
the husk is ours. You cannot have him.
Now, that is at the end of your turn.
Correct.
Come over there and poke him.
This is poke.
Yep, poke. Theo.
I'm not liking the look of this Ginny over here with the ice elemental on the right, so I'm going to use Scorching Ray and shoot at the genie first.
Yep.
So if I hit on this one, I'll use my +5, and it's 26 to hit.
And that hits.
Okay, for 12 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at him again.
Okay.
12 to hit.
That was 3 right there. What was that, a 12?
12, yep.
Okay, that misses.
Okay. 19.
Okay. And that hits.
Okay, for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then last one, 27 to hit
Okay.
for 10 points of damage.
Okay. And so that was 3 hits, correct?
Yeah, yep.
All right. Let's just do that. We got that. Saves.
Yeah, so it should be 27 points.
Saves. And saves. Okay. Okay.
And that's everything.
All right. And next, Vegas.
Oh.
Hi, Vegas.
Okay.
Hi, Vesper.
All right. I'm going to run over
Mm-hmm.
and hit Deal's genie.
Okay.
All right. So first attack. 22.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and that is for 14 points of damage. And I want to use a key point for stunning strike.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to make a con save.
And okay, he saves.
DC 16.
He
Um,
saves.
Okay. And attack again.
Yep.
Does a 30 hit?
Yeah.
See, what is it
Jesus.
with attacks? For 13 points of damage and another key point to stunning strike.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say?
Oh, it's just 16. I was waiting for you to say 16. Sorry. When he saves.
Okay. And unarmed for my offhand attack.
Mm-hmm.
It misses.
Okay.
That's it.
And there. Okay. Good. Good. And Casper.
Right. Casper opens up a small compartment on his left arm, reaches into it for a vial that's glowing, cracks it open in his hand, and throws it in the middle right here, between our four buddies. This is, for a spell effect, fairy fire. So I need a dex saving throw from those four guys. Otherwise, they will take a debuff.
Are we which four guys?
Sorry, I'm not sure, again, how to point on here. Quesnev?
The space bar.
Thank you very much. So Quesnev, Sexy Jin, Snake Jin, and the lower ice elemental.
Okay.
Yep. So I need a DC 15 dex saving throw from the four of them. Otherwise, they get looped.
More debuffs.
Okay.
More debuffs of the debuff god.
All right. Kusnef fails. I think he fails automatically, doesn't he?
He does.
Yep,
Because of
he
the
does.
sun. Yeah. Okay. And okay. And there she saves. And there. And the snake. What was the DC check on that?
15.
15. All right. Snake fails.
Gotcha then. And Icy Boy down there, he fails too.
Yeah. Hold on. I forgot about Icy Boy. Saves.
Gotcha then. So that's two people who failed. Good to know.
Mhm.
They are currently glowing violet. And
Okay.
any attacks against them have advantage. They also cannot benefit from being invisible.
All right. So we I see. We're gonna put Violet. You're turning violet. Violet. There.
Exactly.
There. And then.
All right.
And I thought I had Violet. Where did Violet go? There we go. You'll work. All right. Yeah, if you can see that, there's actual halo around there. Okay, good.
So
There's a
Was
lot
it-
of status effects going on.
Was it Snake
Yep.
Genie who failed or the ice?
Good point. It was Snake, not the ice elemental.
it's all good.
Okay.
All right. As a bonus action, who
Yep.
was the person who decided to strike Quesnev in the first place? Was it Creed?
That was Creed.
Yep. Well, what do you know? A gigantic bird that's not a bird, but actually a mechanical what's-it, flies on over and decides to assist you, redirecting your punches, slashes, wounds, or kicks such that you can act most optimally. Your waiter has arrived. You were receiving the help action against this guy. Go have fun.
Okay. You'll have to look up the let's look up the help function unless you want to.
Yep.
Unless you've got that handy.
I've got it handy. You have advantage on one attack action. One attack roll or one ability check against the target.
Yes.
Given the fact that it's advantage, that means that you're much more likely to do your what's it.
It's such an underused action.
I didn't even know it existed.
I'm confused. So like we have advantage because he's got the fairy fire, and then I get is it extra advantage or is it just null with waiter?
Oh, crud! You're right. I forget that advantage doesn't stack. Crud.
Okay.
What else is this guy going to do? You know what? Fuck it. Because obviously I would make sane decisions. Thank you very much for catching me on that. He's just going to blast him in the dick.
Okay.
So that is 1d20 plus 5.
What? 1d20? I might have to look at the scaling of those things. I just
No, I'm making an attack roll. And both of let's see. Sorry about that. And my homunculus fails to strike. Yeah, the silverware he's flinging across the room that disappears in a second, it doesn't land.
Yeah, well, they're all at advantage, so you did roll at advantage and you did fail. Okay, got it. All right. Okay.
Thanks for catching me on that. Nope, that's it. Oh, wait, he's stunned, right? He doesn't get reactions?
He doesn't get reactions, yeah.
You ever? There you go. Goodbye.
Nice. All right. Darna stares at the at Quesnef in a stupor, and that's her action. Okay, Creed.
Ernest done too. Okay. So Creed is gonna call over to Casper. I'm glad you got away safely. And then he's gonna do some more poking. He's gonna sneak attack with his dagger of venom. I rolled 2. Okay, so dirty 20. And it is 7 plus.
That's about it, Grovile. That is exactly it.
20 points of damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
We haven't done any damage to him. He looks fine.
I've done damage to him. I don't know.
You talking about Kesnev?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kesnev. I mean, he's seen better days, but he's still standing strong in a stunned state.
All right.
Then for my. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just riffing. You go ahead.
Okay. Bonus action. I will. Oh, that 20 for my Psionic Blind. Bonus action attack. This guy is man. I'm on fire against this guy.
What kind of damage were you doing?
It's a piercing or slashing. I'm not sure. It's a dagger. A stab. A stabbing with it.
Roll up the damage.
It's a stab.
It's triple damage. And the creature must make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
With 33 damage.
Okay.
Do you pass a DC 14 Constitution saving throw?
Wait. Why?
It's an additional thing on the card.
Okay. Wait, is that? No, that's the wrong guy. Come on. No.
You can make 2 fewer attacks on your next turn. So, total number of attacks you can do minus 2.
Yep.
Unlock.
Stun lock, yep.
Okay.
What is this? An MMO raid or something?
Brigida
All right.
stun, and then McCree stun, then Doomfist stun.
I just hold my finger up to my mouth and go, shh.
And then I get charged by a Reinhardt.
That was to him,
Right.
not to any of you guys. By the way.
No, you're fine. Was that everything?
Yeah.
Good. And okay, so we have Genie number 1 announces to, and what you hear from Genie, from the Sexy Genie, Snake Genie, and Theo's Genie. What you hear from them almost in unison is like, the ritual is complete. Our task is done. And they disappear.
Knew we should have focused those things down. Damn it.
Okay. There. That is a summon, so they go away as well. Good. Okay. Now. There. Alabaster.
Glad I saved the couch.
Mm-hmm. Give me
What?
a perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
Okay.
Means good things.
If you roll below a 28, the couch is a mimic.
13.
13.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Continue.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up my my bow and shoot Questnef in the face.
Okay.
It's gonna be longbow.
Hunter's mark. Hunter's mark.
21 to hit.
That does hit. You do notice that as you start to point and aim, that your limbs are starting to get slower, and because of the ever intrusive cold.
Okay.
Sounds like
Yep.
time for fireball.
Yeah. 6 damage in
That
Colossal
is,
Slayer.
make sure you do it at advantage.
He's not stunned anymore.
He's purple, though.
He still has the purple
Oh,
aura.
that's right.
Damage for
Wait.
advantage or just...
To hit.
No, you just advantage to hit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Just in case you decide to follow suit and like crit him in the face.
And Colossal Slayer is 6 plus 8.
Okay.
And I'll do that again.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
13.
All right. Okay.
Thanks for the advantage.
Yeah, I get it. Clear state. There. And make sure he's still got his little halo. Good. Still has a little purple halo. Good. Okay.
That's it for my turn. I'm going to keep protecting the chair.
All right. Good. You're still protecting the chair. Got it.
Can I call something out or no? Because that's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. What?
Should we interrogate him?
Okay.
That's all.
That statement has been made, and we'll let that resolve. Alabaster, do you have anything in response?
Probably should interrogate him. But I am
Robot.
too far away.
Yeah, Grofile, you're up.
Dylan's going to attempt to make a swing at him. Does a 8 hit. That's with advantage.
No.
I didn't think so. And then I'm going to attempt to... Because I have advantage, I'm not going to use that. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Then I'm going to do nothing. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right.
Do you have advantage? Oh, you did. Sorry.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
both with advantage, and I rolled terrible on both rolls.
So Kesnef looks to Creed, looks to Darna, and looks around and just and then just grabs his head and just starts screaming from something inside of his head. Something curious. Gorgak.
Great. So again, thanks for the advantage. It got me a nat 20
Mm-hmm.
on slashing damage. I'm going to try and knock him out.
Wait, it's a nat 20. I need to roll it up.
I know. 3.
It's not necessarily a end-all, be-all. Sliced tendon. You do triple damage, and the target's speed is reduced to 5 feet until the end of the next target's turn.
Okay, so my total damage to him is 39, 49, 57.
How much damage did you do?
Well, my nat 20 had 13 damage. My other 2 hits were 22 and 26 at 10 and 8.
Okay.
So triple damage, that 13.
You stun lock him, you freaking cut his tendon. He can't even try and run away.
Just welling on this dude.
You have better things to worry about than those voices in your head.
Him?
I thought if you said you were trying to knock him out, you could like.
Did you say you were trying to knock him out? I just heard 57 points of damage.
Yeah, I started out with I'm trying to knock him out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, with swift movements, you slash him twice and then hit him with the butt of your weapon right in the noggin. So now he is not dead.
There you go. Creed, he's knocked out.
It worries me where those things went.
The Jin's
Do you know about this guy, Casper?
No. Wait. Do I? Don't think. Hey,
No.
DM. No. Never seen him in my life.
Because he's
Looks weird.
He's really interesting in taking your consciousness out of you.
Yes. Can't say that I'm a fan of it.
He seems to know a lot about you.
Not a fan, like I said.
Can I tie him up?
What is he? Please. What is he? Do you know? Anyone?
Yeah, what kind of creature is he? I want to roll an investigation. Or whatever it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, investigation's fine. Well,
All right.
It's not really an investigation. What is that? If you're trying to investigate what somebody is. What?
Is it like
Hold on. Is it
No.
perception?
it could be
It's
like
one of the
history
knowledge
or
rolls.
nature?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's history, nature, arcana, or religion, depending on DM's choice.
Hold on a second. Give me a minute.
Yeah, it kind of depends if it's a normal humanoid or if it's actually a creature.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy enough. And who was that was rolling the investigation?
Grovile.
Grovile. Hi, Grovile. Okay. So as you start to after he gets knocked out, you start to see him change shape from what seems like a normal-sized humanoid shape, but with the armor covering his body. With the armor.
Did someone lower their TV?
Yeah, Jeremy. What
Yeah.
did
With the
Wombat, please. Thank you.
with being incapacitated, unable to hold his form, he now starts to grow and almost giant-like. And what you're witnessing here is go ahead and give me that
If it's investigation, it was a 19, but if I need to roll something else, I'll...
No, that's fine. I'm just going to go with investigation because I'm really unclear as to how to determine that because this is an Oni.
Uh-oh.
To
I don't
clarify,
like when the lights are on.
Yeah.
Chris, to clarify, it's completely ambiguous. DM's choice. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just stick with the straight investigation.
Counter spell. I'm just kidding.
What's an Oni?
We don't know.
Oh, okay.
Grovile, you understand this from your your studies in the arcane arts and well, I guess it would be history, but not really. That this is an oni.
I don't know anything about an oni.
I know, so
Well-
I have to.
You need me to roll to tie him up or no?
He's changing shape in front of you. There's
Yeah, once he's done changing shape.
Yeah, he seems pretty supernatural.
So it'll still be useful to tie him up.
It would
If we're
be
gonna
more our
if we're gonna ask him questions when he comes to.
Can you tie up a god?
Are you sending it through Signal or are you sending it through Discord?
I'm gonna send it through Discord. There.
You
Would
can
you prefer
certainly
it
try
to
to
Signal?
tie up a god.
Is he definitely a god? Is that what an Oni is?
No. Sorry. That's the DM/player speaking, not the character. The character has never known.
There.
Okay. I would like to tie this whatever this thing is up.
All right. If you are trying to tie up a god, ask first and make it sexy. That way they'll never go. There's a lot of BDSM in this group. I'm surprised.
Everyone give me a perception roll.
We're
Gladly.
That's what we do.
Tie things? Never
You only
mind.
got 14.
14?
12.
Vegas
Yep.
has 20.
19.
Yep.
Give me a sec.
15.
18.
Yep.
19 for Grovile.
It's you're unable to determine for those of you that actually pretty much everybody, those of you who you can't detect a source, but you notice that it's becoming impressively cold, just colder and colder, all around you. And Alabaster, you start to notice the water starting to freeze around you.
I have a question. Why is there water up here?
I figured.
It's
Would
just
be any water.
condensation. It's just it appears to be condensation.
Okay.
I don't like this. Everything is freezing. Things are bad. We should stay alert or preferably leave the room.
We need to hit.
But the sofa.
I don't think we're done here. We need to. It's gonna get very, very scary very soon. We need to be prepared, like Casper says.
I want to tie up Questif and I want us to move him to the corner of a room.
Same.
Do I see any candles or torches in this room or anything? Anything that could be flammable?
There are
There's
candles.
that couch over there.
No, not the couch.
Can someone help me tie him up since he's probably hard to tie up?
He's knocked out. He's probably fine to tie up.
Yeah, but if he's changing shapes and stuff, I don't know.
I want to stay back.
Is he done changing shape?
He has. It seems the shape changing has resolved.
Okay. A sleight of hand, or what do you want me to roll?
Wait, what are you doing?
I want to tie him up.
You tie
And
him
then
up.
Wait, would you like some chains? Please have
Oh.
some chains.
Yeah, chains would be great. All I got is this rope.
I spit a chain up for him.
All right. And then do we want to move him into a corner? I'll put him on
yes.
this. I don't want to put him on the sofa, just because.
I am going to guess that is a bad idea. Let's just put him in the corner.
Or we could bring him out. Yeah, I like the corner. Here, pick a corner. We'll move. I'll help you move him.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
closest
you-
one?
So I'm just picturing the party just dragging this
Yeah.
large giant body around the room. Do we want to put him here? Do we want to put him over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's go put baby in the
little-
corner.
A little bit to the left. No, we're good. All right. Is he still seem pretty unconscious?
I mean, he's still unconscious from. I mean, it's only been a few minutes.
Can I? Here. I want to throw water in his face.
Why are you doing this?
I thought we were
Body?
gonna interrogate him now that he's tied up and in a corner.
Can I lift the body? No.
I mean, so you want to come over there and you want to start perusing through the body?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take whatever I can off of him.
All right, so we have a big cluster going on right now. We have someone propping up the body, and then you have Alabaster, who's kind of just like almost fighting against it, trying to pat him down while we're trying to prop him up. So it's a whole lot of chaos going on. Give me an investigation check.
All right, investigation check. All right, 16.
Add +4 to that.
Yep.
20.
Yep. To clarify, for whatever reason, the smell of cardamom reminds you of how precisely to search through his body a little bit better. For gameplay terms, flash of inspiration. For whatever reason, you're so inspired to do better.
So you do search through him, search through the body, and he seems to be. He doesn't seem to be holding on to anything other than a potion of a potion of greater healing and a scroll.
I'll take both.
Okay. So the party sees Alabaster pilfer a potion and a scroll from the body.
Hey, Vegas. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I was about to say, can I look around the room for what we were
What are we
here to
looking
search
for?
I want to try
Yeah.
and find what is its name? The sword. I think it's the sword, right? I don't remember. Pretty sure the sword's the last thing.
Slash or something?
I think it starts with a.
Splashed.
No. I've watched videos that mention this sword.
It starts with a W. It definitely starts with a
Black
W.
Razor.
No, it starts
Black
with a,
Razor.
Yes, it starts with a. Yeah, that's it. I want to look for that.
Okay.
Investigation. So you can
Give me an
resolve everything else.
investigation. Yeah.
21.
Okay. So you see a lot of that this Questnef has been sitting in the lap of luxury. Everything seems to be fairly clean, except for underneath the divan, which has been so cleverly moved to the side. You see a hole.
I'm gonna look in the hole.
Okay. And you find 1,000 silver,
Ooh.
200 platinum.
What's the total of that all? Like just in
A
gold?
lot.
2,000 gold.
2,000
2,100
gold. Yeah.
2,000 gold? Okay.
Okay. And then 4 pieces of jewelry.
Okay. Anything else in there?
I got to make a note of that. Ba, 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 dum. You see some plate armor. I'm pretty sure that's plate armor. Plate consists of that's plate armor.
Can you send me the list in Discord so I can sift through it? If you have it
Yeah,
just
that's
in a Word document, just
no, I really don't have it in a Word document, but I'm going to get it to you in a moment.
yep. That way they can resolve everything else.
Yeah, I'll get that to you. You find stuff, a ring of protection, and a ring, another ring, and a mysterious-looking black sword.
There we go. That's what I was hoping was in there. Good.
Ah, the notes. I need like 6 monitors.
Hey, Vegas.
Coming in clutch, moving the chair.
Is that one of them?
No. Okay, so Grovile, what do you do?
I'm gonna just put that all in my inventory and have Dylan help grab most of this except for the sword.
So,
I'm gonna hold the sword. He's not touching the sword.
Okay.
It's my sword. But everything else he can like help sift through all this stuff, and then we'll deal with that after.
So do you pick up the sword?
Yes.
Okay. So what you see of the sword is you see It shines almost like the night sky filled with stars. It's clearly a great sword of some sort. It has a black scabbard decorated with pieces of cut obsidian.
Hmm. This thing looks nice. I'll like sheath it on my back.
There. Okay. All right. What is the party doing?
Hey Vegas, if we wake up this guy, can you help me figure out what? Can you talk to him and figure out what this ritual is that he's working on?
We can try, for sure. Or we can just end his life and get out of here.
Do you think that?
I am in favor of that.
I would think ending his life would be best.
I'd be willing to shoot a firebolt from here.
I'll just crack him with my staff, just as is.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Wait, I want Creed to slap him to death.
Since he's prone and glowing, that's a 26 to hit.
You trying to kill him?
Yeah.
You have tried to make it to hit on someone who's unconscious and tied up.
Yep, that's fine. Easier to kill
It's
that
automatic. It's automatically a crit because he's unconscious anyways.
Yep.
Okay.
I just have to hit.
Yep. So you hit, and you see a little bit more blood ooze out of his mouth. Are we trying to finish him off?
Yeah. I'm going.
Oh, okay. And you hear the last gasp of air coming from his mouth.
Does the room feel like it's getting warmer now? Or no?
No, it's actually quite the opposite.
Guys,
Well,
guys.
We should get out then.
We should warm up a bit, and I light him on fire.
You people.
Have to say, happy to see that. Let's get out.
Guys, I think I found what we're looking for.
And 2 down, 1 to go.
Is it that thing on your back?
Yeah, I think it is. I gotta check when we get somewhere safe, but we were looking for a nice sword, and that's kind of what this is. So I'll make sure Dylan doesn't touch it, and I look over at Alabaster. That way he doesn't attack us like your friend did.
Is it a good sword or an evil sword?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
We don't know much about it.
Just asking questions.
I yell over to the group. Do you think we can take the couch?
Come on, Alabaster. We should go.
Alabaster is getting quite cold. We probably need to move forward. Those things did something to this room. They probably need to get out of here ASAP.
I don't want to leave this couch. Fine.
We can come back at a later time, Alabaster.
Maybe. Goodbye, couch.
No. Not goodbye. Goodbye for now.
This robot man, he's got such insight.
Live for 500 years. It'll help. Onward.
Onward. Who's gonna lead the pack?
Granted, I was
usually go.
unconscious for 470 of those years, but whatever.
We gotta go down. We gotta go down first.
Yeah.
I was just
Then
Yeah, where are we going?
yeah.
Wait, are we going single file through that hallway?
Yeah, you gotta go down then up.
Just kind of
Gotcha then. Lead on, leaders.
I say
Is it still cold?
Still cold.
we need
Now,
to-
what you see that this wet mud has hardened to a frozen dirt.
All right, that's not good, guys.
we need to keep moving. We need to
Yeah.
hightail it.
This
Something's
was
coming.
supposed to be a volcano.
Why is it so cold?
Let us move now.
I agree.
Yeah, let's hightail it. I'm just gonna box select and move us all. We're gonna move
Please
out.
do.
We're gonna move out to the door. Is it still cold when we get out of the door?
Still cold and getting
Then,
colder.
then we're gonna hightail it this way and then go through this room this way. Is it
The
is that
tetanus
This room
room.
again.
is the room still slippery, or do we resolve that not being slippery anymore?
You still see a door going across the one of the chasms.
I tie my rope to the hook that's dangling behind that door, and I say, "We're gonna, guys, let's use this to propel ourselves through here safely."
Yep. So, Casper, what you see is you see Creed come over to a hook that's hanging out in this wall right here, and then he's going to tie a rope to it, and then walk across a door which was cleverly draped across this pit, so that he can navigate the center of the room.
Who designed this place? No, wait, why am I asking?
Demons for sure.
Caraptus, I believe. That's his name,
Casper,
right?
you didn't design this room, did you?
I can't move.
Whoever it is, they are clearly not following local health ordinances.
I'll grab the rope that Creed has so graciously tied up, and I'll kind of coax the party to say, "Let's keep going."
So the party moves along the wall for some semblance or the full sense of stability as they navigate through there. Casper, when you first step onto the surface, it is a frictionless surface. Your feet almost come out from under you if it weren't for the taut rope that you were holding onto.
I catch myself. And move on.
Don't fall in the pit. There's rusty nails down there.
Don't
ask how
want to
I
fall
know.
in the pit.
Don't ask how I
Not
know.
eager to meet my uncle.
Yep.
That is the joke. Not all creatures of metal know each other.
I know. Do we safely move it across the slippery, non-slippery?
We're going to say that you safely navigate that, and someone cleverly picks up the door as you're going, and then kind of surfs it all the way to the other side to navigate to the other side for thematic effect.
I want to drop us in this room. Is this room still cold?
Oh.
It is extraordinarily cold.
So is all the water ice now here?
Once you step off the stairs, you notice that you are no longer stepping on the 6 to 7 inches of watery mud. It is frozen solid.
Is the pressure plates in front of us are those still humming, or are they not functional anymore?
You don't detect anything unusual.
Is the ground level, or because it was mud, is it like really, like, is it like slick, like you could slide on it or no?
It is slick that you could slide on it, yes.
The first time we went through there, was it humming and making noise the first time we went through?
Yes.
So since there's no audible noise, I'm going to assume it's off. That would be an assumption I would make. You could say
it would be. I mean, that is an assumption.
Then
one may assume this.
Then I'm going to attempt to move through on the first step. Do I feel my back heating up with the sword on it?
You don't detect anything.
Guys, it's safe to move forward. I believe this has been turned off. Are we ready to move forward?
Sure.
I don't see why not.
Give me a marching order.
I do want to be at the back or towards the back, but I did want to check the trap.
I'll be in the front.
I want Dylan in the middle.
I will be close to the front. Say position 2 or 3.
I'm gonna move you for a second to move Dylan.
You can move me back. I'll stay near the back.
And
I'll be behind.
Not that.
All right. I'm pretty sure the waiter can my homunculus can just flutter by me. So we'll use my token there as well.
Okay.
Here we go.
Marching order, perfect. And then we're gonna move our way through here. What was that square effect again? I don't remember that being there before. Is that something?
That was. I think that was what everyone was. I can't even recall, and so it's just gonna stay there.
That's where Adam was.
That was where Adam was. Yeah,
That's true. That's where Adam was. So there's a hole in the ground where Adam was because he launched so fast. Then we're gonna proceed in marching order to the pit here. I'm only gonna move Cameron. It'd probably be easier just to move one of us.
Probably.
Because you have to reorder it every time. So at this, what was at this pit again? What do we see when we get there?
It was water.
Was it water?
That was just water. Yeah.
Did we just swim across it? Is that what we did?
I believe we just watched a zombie just like walk in there and then go above his head and then come up the other side.
Yeah.
It was Adam. It wasn't a zombie. Well, maybe it was a zombie.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Then we're gonna attempt to cross it the same way we did the first time.
Okay.
Just in this marching order, I'm trying to get everyone.
Yep.
There we go. So, is our friend this great and powerful Sphinx there? I stopped him right before where that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case this Sphinx is
that
still
thing
there.
is still there. What is that thing still there? Hold on a second. There.
And then we would still be on this side, technically, in order to have everyone fit. Okay, so this would really be when we would hit where the Sphinx would be if he's still there.
Yep. Give me a moment. You're not in alphabetical order, and you make me sad. Why are you not in alphabetical order? There's a lot going on in this dungeon. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
God forbid.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're marching our way down.
Yep. We're at the intersection where the Sphinx was.
Mm-hmm. You don't see the Sphinx there.
Okay. Then we're gonna continue. Is it still cold?
Very cold.
Then we're gonna still try and hightail it out of here.
And getting colder.
And we're gonna proceed to. Although if it's getting colder, I bet you that swimming thing is now just ice. If I had to guess.
It is.
Did we investigate everything? Are we heading out?
Yeah, we're heading out. I'm getting us in marching order again. We're gonna go 2 by 2 because.
So we still gotta find Adam.
Have we seen? I'm assuming you would have mentioned if we saw him. It looks like there's an artificial barrier right here where Alabaster is. So
yeah,
that is the.
That's because the someone was navigating a file explorer, and there.
I saw you move a creature. It looked pretty scary.
Oh, that was just the Sphinx. That was just the Sphinx. Okay. All right. So how's everyone doing today? We feeling all right? Feeling happy?
It's very cold.
Yeah.
Is that
It's very cold, and we want to keep moving forward because we don't want to freeze to death.
You don't want to freeze to death?
No.
Yeah.
Freezing bad.
Yep. Very bad. Okay. All right. So the party that comes up to the intersection where the Sphinx was and encounters an invisible wall.
What?
Is it a magical wall?
Spell magic.
You don't have to spell magic, but how?
I know.
This is an invisible wall.
So it seems magical in nature.
Maybe. Want to check?
Can I do an arcane check to make sure it's actually a magical wall?
You could.
Then I'm gonna move my way up to the front and I'm gonna check to see if it's a magical wall.
Oh, okay.
Arcana, right?
Yeah.
27.
Okay. You detect an invisible wall of magical origin.
Thank you. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at level 3 on the wall.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Fuck.
All right. I need everyone to give me a con save.
Okay.
And
22 for Theo.
21 for
Yep.
August.
Pep. How in the world?
Damn it.
I'm gonna cast 15.
Do you just have like a piece of paper by you?
I got
And you
9.
just write this stuff down.
Who?
You.
I write it into my notes.
Yeah, that's
Um,
yeah.
I'm gonna coax everyone to get close
got the
together.
separate laptop.
All right,
Right.
so we've got.
I
what I got? I
am-
got it. Hold on.
Yeah.
22, 21. Yep. What else we got?
I've got a 9.
Okay, that's a
The
9.
robot has a
A 9
9.
too.
Okay.
18.
Guys,
Okay.
guys, we need to get close together. It's getting cold. I have a plan.
we're getting in the
Whoa.
tiny hut.
Yes, we are. And I'll start to cast Tiny Hut as a ritual.
Okay.
It takes 10 minutes, so.
There.
Okay, Theo can get close to Darna.
Yeah,
All right. Well, everybody takes 1 point of damage except the people who saved, and that is 0 because we're just rounding down. Okay.
1 point? That's
One.
it?
Everyone took
1
1
point.
point of damage?
So far.
Everyone who
What was the
yes,
save?
everyone except for the who got the 20 and 21. That was Vagus and
Theo.
Thiel. Yeah, Vagus and Thiel do not take any damage.
Gentlemen, I do not think that we should wait here.
I don't know where to go. We can if I can set this up so we won't take any more damage. We won't freeze to death while we figure out what to do. We don't have to stay here. It's just so that we don't freeze to death. This is the way out. I know you didn't walk in here with us, but this is the door out.
Damn. Okay. Fine. Well, while you're casting that, drinks on me, I suppose. I pull out about 8 goblets and start pouring out some beer.
I can never refuse beer.
Old as the Rockies.
At this point, yes. What's a Rocky? I don't. Never mind. Please, enjoy. It's a pale ale. For the record, Game Master, alchemy jug. So I just spew out random substances now.
Yep, I got you.
And after 10 minutes,
Can I check to see if it's glass before this hut seals us in?
he says it's magical, and I tried to spell magic. You could try.
I just want to stab it.
Did you communicate that?
He never asked. I did
No,
say
he didn't.
I did say I couldn't get through it, but I didn't really much more beyond that.
Yeah, I just want to stab it with a psionic blade.
Okay. So you stab it, and you just see the blade bend as you push the force forward. Okay.
It bent. That's not good.
All right. Does
That's
everyone get
disheartening.
inside the hut?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I get inside.
And you
Yeah.
feel that it is. Well, I guess Biddle would say otherwise,
What?
but it's supposed to be temperate regardless of the weather outside,
Mm-hmm.
and dry and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's a lot of people in here. But we would be shoulder to shoulder, but not cold anymore.
All right. So air conditioning. Gotcha.
Yeah, a little bit of. Yeah, we can stay in here for 8 hours if need be, but I don't want to stay here too long. We need to come up with a plan. This
Is part of the wall in the hut or no?
because it's a circle, and I would have casted it right about here.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit of it is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But this is really tight because we're in a tight corridor here.
And we can't dig under the hut, right?
No, it's a sphere that goes through the ground.
So
So
let me
yes.
get this straight. You have an opaque dome.
Yep.
From the outside.
I can fit 9 creatures in, which we have less than 9.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to get an understanding of the situation that you have put yourself into.
Can I dig under where the wall is, since part of the wall is in our hut, and see if the wall goes underground?
You step outside of the hut.
No. Inside the hut.
Inside the hut, you wish to dig.
There's a small overlap between where the hut is and where the wall is. And it should be possible to dig out on the ground to see how far this invisible wall goes through.
Would we be able to dig through frozen ground though?
I mean, this is frozen rock.
Oh, I thought that. It's rock.
Yeah, it's sidewalls.
Yeah. So you have so basically you set up a hut at an intersection on top of ice.
Well, I thought that the hut, like, if it's temperate, I figured it wouldn't be ice rock
but
anymore.
we'd have to wait. It doesn't just instantly
which way?
melt.
Which way is the entrance facing? Is it facing the invisible wall?
Yeah.
It is. The entrance, from what you recall, was down here.
Should we check?
Take the trident and just kind of poke it into the wall. That invisible wall.
Again, similar to what Creed had experienced. You see it bend with the force you put on it, but retain its
not
shape.
much. I just want to
not much.
Poke it slightly. Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone else.
Grova, you still got that Ring of Doom?
What? What Ring of Doom?
Oh, do I not know that?
Vegas and only 2 Vegas. Actually, I'll just do this.
Okay.
Never mind.
Everyone, are there other places to go?
I don't know.
Did we miss a switch or something? We were running so fast. Because we could die here once our hut runs out, if it's Arctic.
I mean, I could technically just cast this forever. But we wouldn't want to stay here forever. Is it possible that we need all 3 weapons to escape?
I think we have a bigger problem.
What is it, Vagus?
I'm sensing something that our misplaced item might be returning to us soon.
Oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I doubt it's a good thing.
So
is it Adam?
Meet Adam again. I can't wait to kill him.
Adam was our friend.
I will talk to him.
He shall die.
We freed him and gave him life. Do you really think he would come and stab us in the back?
Meat sack has life. Only life he's gonna know is death.
Vegas, do you see him or you just sense him?
Something's communicating to me in a voice I'm not familiar with, and unless it's one of you.
It's not
no.
Groval, do you hear anything? You have the sword.
I don't know, DM. Do I hear anything?
No.
The sword never tried to talk to me. From what I've heard, all the other ones have tried to speak, but this one seems rather quiet.
Can you see if that's actually the sword and it's not some sort of weird curse you're bringing with us?
I can't.
So, question: Have we gone north?
We have.
Is there more pathway north?
We have gone north. That's where
We've gone all the way north.
We got the trident up
Yeah,
there.
that's
Okay.
Was there a river that was actually exiting up north? Does anyone remember that?
it was just a big bubble from what I remember. And it's certainly frozen at this point.
I'll pull out the sword and I'll cast detect magic on it. As a ritual, so it'll take a second.
Mm-hmm. So are we all, we're all hanging out inside the globe?
Yep.
Or not detect
Yep.
magic. What is it? Identify. It's been so long since I've cast it.
Identify item.
Sorry.
You've done like normal things like RP and inventory management.
I still haven't added stuff to the inventory because you never gave me a list of everything.
That is true.
That is okay because we won't be using any of it right now.
I mean, I can get you that list now. It'll just take me a minute to get that going.
And maybe one of those things is a ring that opens glass doors or magic doors.
Don't you have a dispel magic higher,
Uh,
Grovile? Like
no,
level 5?
no.
Can you?
I'm unaware of what can. I don't know what to do.
We should probably not be here.
But if we go outside, we'll freeze. What?
So there's either some sort of switch that we missed, we might have an item that could help us through, or we can't get through and something's coming to us. And based on what Vegas said, it's the last thing.
I'm hoping.
Well, we're gonna have to fight it.
I'm hoping.
I'd rather not meet your new friend.
Hoping that this sword leads to something. Give me a sec.
Can Theo pop out real quick and investigate? Just to make sure there's nothing.
You can see through
around.
it. You do not have to peer through to see through
Okay.
it. It is
Can
opaque.
I investigate the area around us? I know the wall's there, but just to see if I notice anything else.
Frost forming on the outside of the globe.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's starting to feel like a prison or a.
I look to the others and say, guys, there's frost forming on the outside of the globe.
So this is how we die.
No, we'll come up with something. I just don't know what. I just don't know what.
Should we light a fire?
Casper, I might need another beer. This might be the end.
Right. Already on it.
Me too.
I can generate some heat, not enough, when this hut fails.
Once this hut goes away, it'll only take another 10 minutes for me to make another, but we need to not die in those 10 minutes.
There has to be a way. Walls like this just don't exist unless
We need to go
Something's
searching
actively-
for it.
keeping them there.
But where? We've already been all over this cavern, Casper.
I am relying on you all on this regard. All I can say is this. Inaction killed everyone I ever knew the first time. I do not want it to kill you strangers this time.
If I reach out and put my hand on the wall, do I feel it humming, buzzing, moving? Is it cold?
Cold.
It's just cold.
Cold.
There's no lock. Is there a lock on it?
Can I use a fire attack on this ice wall? Oh, like will it melt?
You're inside of a dome. I'm not sure. I'm not really.
He wants to hit
magical attacks don't go through.
Are you trying to cast a spell inside of a dome where 8 people are lodged into a very tight and confined
not
area?
within the dome.
I'm just wanting to get a crux of the situation.
But could I light a torch up and hold it near it and see what happens?
Yeah. I'm not dissuading you, Theo. I was just.
No, I don't want to kill the whole party.
Fireball.
Yeah.
And it's just a poof of smoke. The party was. Okay. So you're going to hold up a torch?
Yeah.
To the wall?
Yep.
Okay. You do see some condensation forming, but as it drifts away from the center of the torch, it starts to freeze again.
We need more heat.
I can provide. I can open up my internal furnace and let forth the fire sprite that's in there.
While we're in this dome?
You're in a dome.
You are in the dome. You are going to get burned. Everyone is going to get burned if they're sitting next to the fire sprite. I do not recommend this.
All of you can exit the dome. I have to stay here, otherwise the dome will disappear, and it'll take another 10 minutes for me to make another one.
Vegas, what did you see when you held the flame up to it?
It's
just
like it's
condensation.
melting.
Yeah.
So you think this is an ice wall?
I think we may be able to get through it.
Well, if all of you step back from the dome, he can melt the overlapping part, and you should be safe from any blast damage. I will have to stay in here, but all of you would need to back out. I can make the dome translucent so you can see what happens inside of it.
Yeah,
And then
it
you
seems
will
like
know
a good idea.
And then you will know if it's safe to get in.
Right.
But we will have to
Very
make this
well.
quick and move in tandem. I don't know how cold it is out there, but I don't want to find out.
Everyone, please be careful. Maitre d' serve the drinks. The waiter just goes out to the spigot on my side and goes for it. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back up now.
All right, everyone's back up. I'll stay inside so the dome will stay there, and then I'm gonna cast
I
shield
back up as well.
when he does the blast.
All right. I open up the grate in my chest and I let that sprite out. I cast, well, for game terms, I cast the Flaming Spear. The Flaming Spear spell. So there is a moot of flame, a 5-foot diameter rolling ball, just centered right here. And it is trying its damnedest to roll into the front right there and melt it through. In between the flames, you do see what I would call a contractor, but everyone else will just see as a rolling flame with a face inside of it.
Okay. And give me one moment.
I'm hoping shield is enough to cover any damage that would be done.
No, it is not.
That's okay.
You are far enough away. You should be fine.
Yeah, I'd be
In game term.
I'd be on the opposite.
In game
we have the flaming spear that's up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so the flaming sphere comes up and it starts to keep things nice and toasty in towards the front of the hut. If I have the gauge of what we're trying to do.
Yep, be a little bit
about right here or so.
like right here, and he's trying to melt through the wall that's stopping him.
That's right. If any creature is further than 5 feet away from it, they're safe. It's just if you stop right there, end your turn there, then it becomes a problem.
So I wasted a cast of shield. Got it.
Hey,
it's all right.
We're new to each other. We'll figure each other out.
That's true. I'm okay with it though. Does it melt through the wall?
You see just this incredible heat emanating from the sphere. Hold on a second. There. And just go to the desktop. There's got to be a better way to do this. There. We call this magic. Bloop. Flaming sphere. Okay. So, flaming spear, I'm assuming it's going to come here or somewhere in between there?
Yeah, right? I'm thinking right about right here.
All right. You can control that, your flaming sphere. So that way, I have a
Gotcha then.
So.
All right. Well, this flaming sphere tries to push his face up, such as it is, against that tiny section he can interact with.
Okay. And it's you see it just starting to pulsate. The condensation is coming, but nothing seems to happen to the wall.
I look back. I don't think this is working. Shall I give it a bit of juice?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I open up my oven and let some residual heat out. I'm starting to cast firebolt at the wall, at the same place the spear is hitting as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So with the flaming sphere and the firebolt, they both seem to you see this wave. You feel and see almost see this shock wave coming from both of them in the same point because of this impressive cold that's fighting against it. You see the walls starting to the the walls on the that fork starting to go back to their original color from the ice, and then slowly it starts to freeze again.
Look back. I don't think that the ice is the problem. I think some extra effect is keeping us trapped here, and then the ice and the frost is going to kill us.
I wave for everyone to come back in the tiny hut.
I wave over to the flaming sphere and dismiss it. It looks like I'm pulling it into my body, and you would be right to say so. How else am I supposed to keep my internal oven going?
Let me try something here. Let's see if this works. There. How does that work? Does that look like a big old hot pile of garbage? It
Looks
kind
like
of
there's a
does.
little hole there.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah. So
Actually burned through?
no, this is not burned through. Sorry, I'm not trying to give you any false hope on burning through a wall. I'm trying to give you visibility. Can you guys see down the hallway?
I can
A
see
little bit.
A little
Just
bit.
a little bit?
Not very much.
Okay. All right.
It's very spiky.
Yeah, so that's just a limitation there. Oh, no, that's not that. No, you're free. Okay. So what the party sees with the heat moving away is that you start to see a figure past the wall, arms crossed, staring back at what you perceive as your direction, but he's just staring down the hallway.
I think I know who that is.
Friend of yours?
No. He's the one who owns these weapons we're trying to take. He does not want us to escape.
We should probably not go down that way, if that's the case.
What if we entice him onto this side of the wall?
What are you gonna do? Try and shake his hand? You see how well that worked in the other room.
What are you talking about? We just tell him about, I whisper. We just tell him that about, the sentient weapons inside of, shells of creatures, and that he's got to come over here. They're not going to die because they're not, they were never alive. They were a shell.
I don't think that's gonna work. I think your best bet is to try and communicate with Adam and have him help us. That's my only option.
I don't think we should communicate with that thing.
All right, I'm going to try.
How long does Flaming Sphere stay up, by the way?
1 minute. I imagine that, and it's dismissed when I lose concentration, which I can do at any time.
Okay.
I'll call out to Adam inside my mind to see if he'll respond.
Yep. You do not get a response.
A single tear drips down my face. No answer.
Love it. Okay.
Did you finish casting? Do you know what the weapon is that you have? Is it definitely the...
Well, do I know anything else about Breknazar or whatever? Is it possibly helpful to get
Black Razor?
Yeah, that thing. I cast Identify on it a while ago as a ritual.
Yeah, I know. But it takes about 10 minutes to do that, and there was a lot going on.
That's true.
You know? Hopefully you weren't too distracted while you were, watching a big flaming sphere come
casting
about.
Shield. Yeah. Totally not distracted.
Totally not distracted. That's how.
Definitely not at all. Not this lizard.
Oh, did I just break it? I better not have broke it. No. I think I might have broken
What?
I might have broken D&D or with the map tool. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Does anyone have any other ideas of what to do? Obviously.
All right. All I can think of is this. He can't freeze us out because of the hut. but he can overwhelm us here and now if he is a bad person with a bad attitude, which, based off what you people are saying, I'm going to believe. So, because of that, let's retreat to some place where we can all swarm. Is there any room close to us where we can do that?
Where we can hide? Where we can...
Maybe hide. Maybe gang up on him and punch him to death. I do not know.
But he's got to come forward through the wall. He can
Where
starve us
is...
out over time. I mean, why would he ever try and do anything else?
No, he cannot. Not while I'm here.
I mean, that's fair. How much food do you have on you?
How much food do you want? Correction. How much beer do you want?
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna be drunk forever.
It's what they used to do.
Oh man.
I know of a room where there are these glass orbs that we could probably hide in.
The door might be frozen closed though.
Oh, it got burst open by a particular ring of doom that we had to deal with. So the
You
door's
keep on
open.
saying the phrase ring of doom. I'm not sure if I believe you.
Oh, server disconnected.
Yeah, that's fine. Just keep going. We'll get
Got it.
everything set up in a moment.
Rob, do you still have it?
Yes, I do.
Well, no, technically, nobody knows that he has that. That was,
That's meta. Sorry.
yeah, that was the DM who was reading a character sheet openly. So,
What about the steam
So-
room? Would that be warmer?
Which room?
The one with the platforms. Did you ever go through that room?
Yes, we did go through that room. That's the room right before the Ring of Doom room. This glass orb room. That... But the rest of the cavern was warm too. How are we to be sure that that room would still suffice?
That room seemed to be hotter than others.
Let's put it this way. If there is steam, that means there's running water. If there is running water, there is an okay but very small chance that there is still running water there. That should resist the effects of the cold a little bit. It is better than nothing.
And worst case scenario, if we can get there fast enough, I can make another one of these there, and we can decide what to do from there. But it's better than just sitting here while he stares at us, and laughs.
This is a ritual. Is there any way that any of you magician folks can change what's this ritual? Can you reverse it in any way?
I've tried to dispel the wall, and it did not work.
But not the wall. It's the cold.
I don't believe that I can. Plus, there's also the added effect. There was a required amount of energy needed in order to cool the caverns. If we were to, say, do something simple, like reverse that energy, it would heat up the caverns. I could survive, I think, for a time. You would not.
I mean, we could just hide in this hut.
Where's that steam room?
The steam room was, I believe, to the right.
I thought the steam room was before we got into this, that the jumping platforms.
What's to the north of us?
It's to the right. It was to the right and to the
right.
north. It was to the right and to the north. That's where the steam room
To
was.
the northeast.
Yes.
Oh, that actually goes somewhere, that upward area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, wait, wasn't there so it was steam, was it lava down, or was it just hot water?
It was hot mud, like really hot mud.
You should go there. I like that idea.
Okay. I've got no better options, but as soon as I put this wall down, it's gonna get cold.
We should all light torches.
The best I can do, I guess I could just continually cast Firebolt to try and make it warmer, but torches probably would be smarter.
Oh, did we? Have you? So, a good amount of time has passed by. The ritual is complete. If you were intended on completing the ritual for identify.
I was.
Oh, okay, good. So I will send that to you in the chat because I want to make sure that that was not overlooked. Yeah. So pretty much, you get you get a lot. All right.
I get a bow.
Yeah, that's for darn sure. There, Matt, I'm going to send it to you in chat. Okay.
TLDR, if it's not helpful to get us out of here, our plan is to go through the area while I'm reading this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Matt, as your ritual is complete, you hear the voice in your head now. You hear a voice in your head. Oh, I suppose I can make myself known to you. What? What have you done? Where? Ah, I sense whelm. Good. Ah, he's by.
Wait,
I
Whelm's
sense.
nearby?
I sense. What in the world's that stupid trident's
Wave.
name? Wave. Thank you. I sense wave. Good. Good. This is good. Now, what are you doing here? You need to leave this place. He is coming.
We're
He is
trying.
coming. You need to leave now.
We are trying to leave. We don't know. The way out is blocked.
Find a way.
What?
If you found me, you can find a way out. Ah,
Wait.
goodness.
Wait, I have an idea. Sword.
Hmm.
How much of this cavern do you know?
I have been here for an untold amount of time. As far as I can remember, I was on display with Whelm and Wave, but I don't know how long ago that was. Why do you bother me with such questions? He is coming.
Guys, I have another idea. That aquarium that we ran through. Remember how we broke all that glass there? And all those creatures got swept away?
Water had to go somewhere.
Where did the water go?
Yeah.
The water must have left the volcano. Somehow. If we can follow where those
That
big creatures went through, we might be able to find a way out.
that's pretty deep.
Well, it seems like it's our only chance right now, so
It's
I'd take it.
either that room or the steam room, hoping that there's a way out there. Because I can't think of anything
No,
else.
no. At the worst, we'll find some frozen lobster down there and we'll have a meal.
Also,
Let's go down.
the terrarium spots are probably have like sun lamps of some kind.
Well, it was frozen when we ran through there. I think we broke everything, but if we can find the way the creatures got swept through, we might be able to find a way out. Unless someone's got a better idea. That's the only way. I mean, they had to have gone somewhere, right? Anyone?
Yeah, they had to go
No,
somewhere, but
it
nobody
sounds
told where to
reasonable.
go. I like
Let's
it.
go. I can't lie. Action is better than inaction. Waiting here is an action. Let's go for action.
The only other thing was the room with the giant crab. That water had to have come from somewhere. Do you think the water could have had a way out too? Those are my two ideas. Pick one, and we'll go with it.
I like the. Oh,
I like going down. Let's find those beasts.
Okay, we're gonna on the count of three, we're gonna try and make our way back, basically the way we came, all the way back to the little terrarium aquarium thing. One, two, three, and the only
Three.
The orb will disappear, and we'll start hightailing it that way.
Okay. So you see snow that was starting to accumulate on the outside fall in as the orb disappears.
And do you want me to? Do we need to go through each of the rooms to figure out what to do, or can we just go to the terrarium room?
Start making your way back.
It's just box
But-
selecting everyone is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, just give me if you box select them and then just move them. Yeah, you don't need the flaming sphere. The flaming sphere.
It gets.
Aye, flaming sphere.
I can't move another character when I box select into the.
Oh,
terrace.
okay. All right. So why don't you tell me? All right. So how far are we moving up? Like,
I want to go all the way to
Yeah.
the terrarium aquarium area.
so we want to go to the aquarium.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
want to
So
go all the way there.
yeah.
I want to
so
flip off that guy as we walk left by the wall. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I just want to flip him the bird as we leave.
You see him after your incredibly rude gesture. You just see him tapping his foot and staring at you. I need everyone to give me another con save.
God, it's so cold. Let's see, mine is +8.
7.
It's so bad.
It. Damn it. There we go. No, that ain't it either. There we go. Brackets. 19.
Yep.
12 for Creed.
Yep.
I haven't had Dylan make any of these con saves. I imagine it doesn't affect him very much, but
You can give me a con save for Dylan.
he doesn't really have blood or
Mhm.
organs.
Con save.
He actually might pass it. +3. Uh, 20.
Yep. So I got a 20. Is that Gorgak? Are you still around?
23.
Oh, hi, Gorgak. Okay.
He's so quiet.
He's
16.
very quiet. Okay.
What number
So-
fails?
Yeah. So anyone? What? Congratulations. Everyone below a 20, you are going to take.
How much?
18 points of cold damage.
Oh, no.
God damn.
And
I'm
those
gonna
that
die
did
fast.
save, you take 9.
Get out. Get out. Move now. I'm talking like Arnold.
Okay. So are we're still moving forward?
Was that as far as we made it in order to take freaking 18 points of damage?
Are we moving
did-
forward?
I
If that's the
guess.
case, we ain't gonna make it.
So
If I die, take my
We
cape
did
and my dagger.
that even counts with us lighting a torch, right? To try and stay warm.
Okay. We're moving forward through the once heated corridor.
Yep.
Okay.
Do all of us
Uh,
have torches lit to try to keep things warm?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
did.
I mean, if we're trying to do anything to stave off the cold, let me know.
Oh yeah, I suggested right there. I lit a torch. I don't know if anyone else did,
Okay.
but if it's anything under a 20, I don't think it's my torches are making that much of a difference.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it up again.
Another D20.
Another d20 as we're moving.
This might be the end.
How much time has gone by?
Probably about an hour and a half.
No. While we've been running.
Hmm.
Time.
Oh, while you've been running? Oh, well, this is. Hold on. There. 75. Yeah. Okay. It's probably been about
Nope, not
a good 15 minutes.
okay. I'll roll a 21 and Dylan rolls a 9.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
14.
Oh, we doing this again?
Yeah.
28.
Okay.
Damage reduces it. Must make a con.
Is
I had-
that everybody?
23 again.
Okay. All right. So again, anyone below a 20 takes 7 points of damage, and
3 for above.
takes half. Yeah, 3 for above.
How much points of damage?
7.
7.
That's not so bad.
3 points taken.
Okay, I
Okay.
gotta roll something up for Dylan, but we can keep moving forward.
All right.
Dylan's gonna die. Vegas is gonna be happy.
Is he still among the
He's gonna
reliving?
dead.
The
Reanimation?
Oh, hey, we don't need you. Get out of here.
While I'm walking, can I do a quick chug of a healing potion?
Chug of what?
Potion of healing.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
They're all frozen.
Rip.
Okay.
Is the terrarium levels? Is there any warmth there?
Hey, I'm gonna throw on my blanket
It's
from my
it's still-
bedroll.
It's still frozen mud.
Okay.
Okay. So we're making it back in here.
All right.
Yep.
Good.
Good. Okay. Give me another con save.
Okay, boss man.
12.
Yep.
25.
Boom.
20. What the heck is your
I'm a +0.
con
So,
modifier? Oh.
yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna die.
Well, yeah, hang on. Dumb question. Are you looking at your saving throws?
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure it's your con save on the left, not your little modifier.
No, yeah, not your modifier.
It is. It's a 0 there
Yeah.
too.
Okay, I rolled a 2, and Robert, it doesn't matter because he's got 1 HP.
He did.
Well, no, not
Poor Robert.
necessarily. It depends on the amount of damage that he does. Zombies are weird.
Yep. So anyone below 20 takes 23 points of damage.
My
Dead.
God.
We're down.
Then above is half that. How are we looking?
Was that 11?
I'm not looking good. Can I drink 2 potions of healing?
I'm gonna.
I love to just chug these bad boys.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Tiny Hut in the little hallway that we're in to try and stave off the cold at this point.
Casper, don't you have any like drinks that are warm, like hot chocolate?
Not unless you want to be set on fire. They need to be cooled properly. No, I cannot cool them properly. Everything is cooled improperly now.
He's running at peak efficiency because of how cold it is.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, good. Someone speaks engineering. I feel as though that I'm actually amongst my people.
You say that until you realize things are going to happen soon.
Yep.
Chris,
Party-
I'm down. I don't know if I.
Oh, okay.
I pick you
So-
back up. I look
Right.
right at you and then yell at you very harshly, even as spices and herbs float over your eyes and ears and reinvigorate you. Why don't you go on ahead and give me a second. $11 points of healing for my healing word.
So does that just bring me? I just hit. I don't know how this works. We'll just see what happens. So I just put that in.
Okay.
Yep.
So-
If I can see you, yell
Yeah,
at
you
you,
can-
and
no,
throw
you-
spices
you
in
heal
your
for
general
11.
direction, you're fine.
Okay,
You
back
heal for
up.
11.
I'm back up.
For real,
Yep.
can I have another potion of healing or just the one?
You can. I mean, that's
chug 'em
fine.
all.
You're just sitting back, just like chugging them down.
All right, I'm chugging 2
You
more
just-
then.
you just hear the glass breaking as you're running forward. He's just throwing the vials.
Just got the frostbite's coming to his fingers, and it's slowly going away, and then it's coming back.
All right, chug 2 more.
Okay.
I wasn't doing well.
I'm gonna-
Doing a little better now.
I'm gonna chug 2 potions of healing and then cast Tiny Hut. It has to be as a ritual because I don't have it prepared. Otherwise I'd do it faster.
We're gonna stay in here for 10 minutes. Wouldn't it be faster to look for the?
You can
Uh,
look while I cast it.
We'll be dead in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
I need to go look.
as the party goes down into down the stairs, following out of that door that leads into where Kesnef was, you do see that hole off to the side, which was marked as probably where the monsters had went when the proverbial toilet flushed.
I need to go in the hall.
Yep.
What is he doing in the hole?
Do I see anything? Do I feel any different?
But when you look into the hole and you see the frozen water coating the sides of the hole.
Frozen water coating the sides. Okay, I slide down it.
Okay.
I'm
So Creed disappears down the hole.
I follow
following
next.
Creed.
I'm shy. I am shield surfing at this point.
It's death up there. We need to move.
If he's diving down, I'll stop casting and I will jump in with him. I'll
Yep.
I'll be the last one to leave. Dylan does not follow. He does not make it.
I throw back one more potion of healing and then I dive down.
So I just picture like Theo this entire time, just like clanging as he's walking with all these potions.
He's gonna have to pee so bad.
The bladder's full, but I'm feeling better.
Gosh. Okay. So the party jumps into the hole, and so with you don't. It's a very short drop until you get down to an incline, and just the from the drop you kind of slide into place quite gracefully, and you have no idea as to where this may lead. Your torches are barely hanging on. You can't see in front of you. You are going at a breakneck speed on a super slick, icy tunnel for all in case purposes, and then you are sliding, and then Creed, you do see a little bit of light at the end of this tunnel, and lo and behold, you kind of eject yourself out of this hole, and you start to feel the heat hit you at once, and you realize how cold it truly was inside of the hole, or inside of the mountain.
I fall to my knees, just like heaving, chest heaving, like trying to gasp for air that's not hurting every breath.
It's truly probably one of the most frightening experiences. Even you, being as adept as you are with the dark from your background, that kind of speed at that and without that visibility was something you've never experienced before.
Oof.
So why didn't we start with just going down here?
So you see the rest of the party shortly coming after you. First, Gorgak and Vagus. Then you see Thiel. And where did Darna go?
She's, I think, underneath Casper.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Darna's a frozen popsicle.
Dylan's a frozen popsicle.
Yeah. So
That's
and
unfortunate.
you see you see gross. You see everybody come out of there with the same look of absolute fear on their faces.
Oh, that was bad.
Yes, that was.
That was really bad. I have.
What ritual could that have been?
Summoning Caraptus, I bet. He wasn't there when we left.
So is Adam still in the cave? Is Kratos just going to get him?
Adam might still be in there. We are outside. We could we're not in any state to do this, but we would get a huge jump on him if we snuck up behind him. He probably thinks we're still inside.
Are we out?
We do that.
What is this light that we see?
We are outside, right?
He is distant. Oh my. Do you people know anything? This is a whisper inside of Grovile's head.
I don't know much.
I told you to leave, and you almost died. What? I am surrounded by idiots.
Well, I asked you for help. I mean, you can't be too upset. And all they hear is like a one-sided conversation because I'm not talking in my head. I'm actually talking out loud. I'm like, and I'm just like, what do you expect? You didn't give me help on how to get out of here. I have no fucking clue where the exit is. I don't live here.
So that is all that the party hears is just that engagement right there.
The Grovile lost his beeping mind.
Yep, that is clear. I would say he needs to be put down, but we are outside right now. It is clear that he merely needs the help of an app.
We need to euthanize him.
It's not.
No. It is not necessary.
You don't.
He merely needs the kind and loving embrace of a nun.
They're just
With a
the
ruler.
voices in my head that I'm talking to, guys.
The correction, he needs several nuns with rulers now.
I think he's become possessed.
I've not become possessed. Ever since I tried to figure out what this sword was, it's been trying to whisper.
That's exactly what a possessed person would say.
Maybe his necromantic magic has been reversed when he did counterspell, and now he's being possessed.
No.
So, Vagus, you hear in your head, you're the one to talk.
And
Oh my
I reply
God.
from my head, shut up.
And you hear silence.
What do I see with the light? Is it just like
You look up, and from what your recollection, it seems like an eternity ago. You look up and around, and you see you're on the outside of a hill, and then you look behind you where you exited, and you just your gaze goes up and up and up to the top of White Plume Mountain, which is no longer White Plume Mountain. It has since stopped emitting smoke.
I don't recall that happening from last time.
Well, you've never. Well, to Casper, this is the first time that you've ever even seen anything like this, and you have no idea where you're at.
Correction, my backstory has now been modified. Where the hell are we?
Is Palmeranth around?
There's no sign of Palmerand. Yeah, Palmeranth's probably in a gas chamber right now, and
Well, that's unfortunate.
well, that's the Marines. By the way, Casper, that was my son's character. He played with us for like 2.7 seconds.
Got to them.
are we close to the way we went in?
This area is unknown to you, having not really trekked too far around the mountain. The same for you, I almost called you Vasper, Vagus. This area is unknown to you.
Do we see any tracks besides our own leaving this way?
Nothing.
We can go back to the village we came from. We need a long night's rest, probably.
The smoke not coming though is disconcerting.
But we're not really in a state to fight.
Oh, I agree. I'm just stating that that's
At the very least, I'm gonna need an hour to get some stuff together. It's been tough losing Dylan.
I know the feeling.
Give me a perception check, everyone, please.
Okay.
Ooh, big old 9 for
22.
deal.
What was that, 22?
Are we now in sunlight? Direct sunlight.
You are now in
6.
direct sunlight.
Okay, I'm at disadvantage.
Okay.
All right. For perception, the robot has rolled a 23. Go, Casper.
11 at disadvantage.
Oh, sure. Now we're outside. I can actually roll this crap.
No, see, that was the whole problem, wasn't
My guy doesn't like being inside.
it?
He's agoraphobic. No,
Are
wait,
you
the
a
opposite.
vampire and you have to get invited into places?
I think so.
Oh, damn.
Let's see if we can do something here.
Reed is squinting, looking around, holding his hand up, trying to block the sun.
You can stick us in the grasslands if you need to do something.
No, I'm going to do something right now. That way you can kind of get out of all this clutter in here. There.
All right.
Looks like Grovile had the right idea to double back.
Hold on a second. This should be.
Y'all just let Dylan die like that.
Our plan worked.
I'm sorry. Who's Dylan?
Dylan was my faithful servant.
I mean, Theo could have spared a health potion or two.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Why didn't you zap him with electricity?
It doesn't work like that either.
No.
I am sorry for your loss. I, too, have lost 2 faithful servants. I hired them just out of the village, and I do not think either of them were over 18. I wonder what has happened to them.
You grow connected to someone, you know?
Yes. For 5 minutes.
True.
What are there any discernible characteristics of those 2 children?
Oh, yes. One of them had cauliflower ear from when he had tried to pursue a boxing career. The other had attempted to become a legendary acrobat. He has a bend in his spine that's noticeable from a distance. It does not affect his ability to do anything, but you can tell how he bends.
DM, does any of that information trigger anything in my memory of anyone we've encountered to this point?
Not totally. It sounds vaguely familiar, but you can't really put your But maybe it's unclear.
Speaking as one flare from another, I am totally making this shit up because it sounds interesting.
You just ruined it, Casper.
Oh, please. The characters are still in the dark. But the players, we are now wise, sagacious chess masters who can manipulate our puppets as we damn well please.
All right. So those of you, for that perception check, I have Zess and I believe I should really get this down. This is frustrating to keep track of everybody. You start to hear those of you who got a 15 or above. You start to hear this what can only be seen as it's just this high pitched noise coming from the distance.
How much time has passed since we first ran out of the dome?
Out of the dome?
Yep. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
I would say about a half an hour. That was a good bit of time you were on a slide.
Okay. That matters. So I gotta know some things.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So what's that high-pitched whatever it is coming from the distance?
I don't know. It's irritating.
It is very loud. I would almost swear that it is harmonic, the way that pitch is coming. I can detect a very faint binaural beat.
Feel like we should at least hide or take cover of some sort. We don't know what it is.
Oh, good. I'm great at that. Not. That is a joke. I am not. I am an oven on legs. What am I going to do here?
Are you sure you hear something? I don't hear anything.
Please hide. The oven on legs commands you.
I'm gonna hide
Fine.
best I can.
I'll try and hide.
Is there any shade? Are there any trees I could hide in the shade?
Do you see? I mean, this is you have trees that are around. What you see outside of that little port from there is a some. You see the water. You see a lot of water damage from from what is apparent as um, uh, the recent evacuation of multiple terrariums out of this little porthole. And even a little bit of some of the bodies that you may recognize from those habitats. You have trees around, some rocks.
Wait, do we see those flying things? What were those flying things? The
The
hippogriffs?
manticores.
Yeah, do we see the manticores?
You see the corpses of the manticores.
Okay, they're definitely dead. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I need to talk to the plumber of this place. That did not clog up at all. With all those dead bodies being flushed out.
All right. So hide. What is that? Is that like a stealth?
It's a stealth.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
stealth is the universal
All right.
weapon.
Those of you who are hiding, give me a stealth check.
15.
20?
All right. 10.
A 10.
Okay.
I am so sneaky.
I got a 20.
You were sneaky as the kitchen appliance.
I got 22.
Okay. All right. So you have you guys go find cover as best as you can. Grovile is just kind of just like laying low to the ground, and like he just pulls some branches over him.
I didn't hear anything, so I didn't need to hide very well. I just was doing
Well,
what people were telling me to do.
You heard Casper saying go and hide. Yep. And the noise gets louder and louder, and then you hear it. You hear it start to. It doesn't sound so much like it becomes a little bit more discernible, almost like a scream, as it's coming closer. And with that scream, go ahead and go to the grasslands map if you could.
Grasslands.
Do we recognize the voice?
It's Adam.
It's Adam! Oh my God, it's Adam!
Oh no, that's not Adam.
That's a.
It's my brother, Carapatus.
Craftus.
Uh-oh.
Ruined.
I'm not even
Ruined.
on the grasslands. I didn't make it.
He
Where
froze
you should be on
to
the grass.
wall.
You should be on the
Nope.
grasslands. Where are you at?
Where you?
I'm not in
You
the
know what? It's
tokens
because
list.
I think I had you in retired. You were in the retired group. There you are, retired group.
I didn't make it.
There you are.
I mean, you were probably wet from sliding down. You got stuck inside the little tavern. No one noticed.
There.
Well,
Now
there's
there's
two of you?
I'm multiplying. I'm
wait.
Vegas is Vegas one.
All right. What is going on here? What is going on?
Just delete.
I see
Vegas
two
one.
characters of Vegas.
Why are there two Vegases? Get out of here. There.
Because people have a lot of nerves, you know?
Yeah, they have a lot of
Hey,
power in here.
I was trying to help, and you
Mhm.
got to before I did, but I hit Control V already.
Okay, so you and you see this figure start to come and start to the screaming comes. It's like, you have stolen my weapons. Do you realize what you have done to my experiments?
You just hear me
Who
say,
is
"You were
this
supposed to
nerd,
warn
and
me."
why do we have to listen to him?
You were supposed to-
I sense Black Razor, and then he points to Grovile, and I sense Wave. Where's Whelm? I thought he was with you.
He's with a bitch now.
Where are you? And then he looks at Alabaster. He says, You have his scent.
I had Will
Where
at
is
a
he?
point.
Blackness,
Where
you're
is-
supposed to warn me about this guy.
Where is he?
God.
A flesh monster has him now.
And And where? Where is this flesh
Don't know.
monster? You've lost my weapon? Do you realize how long it's taken me to collect them
If
from the
Well, you did
proprietor?
good at the first time. You should probably be
we'll
pretty
help
easy
you.
the second time.
We'll help you hunt him down, and we'll kill the guy that took it from us, and we'll call it square then. How about that?
And give me the weapons.
No,
No.
no. I didn't say that.
Yeah, we'll find him, we'll kill him, we'll take the weapons, and you'll be with your mountain.
Yeah,
It'll be perfect.
then you'll know where they
We'll
all
take the
are.
weapons.
They'll be with us.
Is he really huge?
Well, that's just for dramatic effect.
Oh, okay, I just making sure.
I'm just gonna step into a defensive posture as I look at him and say,
You were my brother!
no one should have these.
Hmm.
They're dangerous.
I stride forward 5 feet.
I disagree
Hi
with
there.
I disagree with Vagason a lot, but I have to agree with him on this. We cannot allow you to have them anymore.
They should all.
I stride forward. Hi there. Casper Noe, restaurateur extraordinaire. What's your
Casper,
business with these
no.
people?
Casper,
So what you see in quick succession is Alabaster's head start to turn around unnaturally. And his body is facing forward, but his head is turning around, and he starts to scream. And then you just hear a snap, and then he goes limp. Find
That was
what you
uncalled for.
lost.
I'll run
And-
over to Alabaster.
So as you try to move, you sense that your joints and this thing, you're commanding them to move, and they don't respond. And it's almost like a weight has been placed on you.
I want to cast darkness on us.
Okay. And at that gesture, you feel the now is that a somatic?
Yeah,
I think
you'd see it.
it's somatic. Yeah. So your hand stops in mid, and you just can't seem to get the motions down. And he steps.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
would that be affected by my ring of free action?
That doesn't seem to be of any benefit this time.
Very well.
So he steps closer to you. Who is next? Find him. Find Whelm. And he continues to step closer and closer. And then from behind, you see, where did he go? Adam. There. This is what you call not being prepared.
We've all been there.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine.
Alabaster we're never be able to get revenge again. He just wants to kill
I gotta
Adam.
remember what I named this. There you are. Boop. There you are. I couldn't remember what I named the silly thing.
Hoping the
Okay.
silly thing is Adam. Oh, that's not Adam either.
So you see a creature running at full sprint, almost at a speed unnatural, behind, and he comes up wielding a very familiar weapon, and attacks Caraptus, and Caraptus turns around with his other hand, one towards the party and one towards him, and then he looks at the dwarf. He says, "I see. It is complete. My experiment You are my creation. We will meet again. And he disappears.
With the dwarf?
And you are stuck staring at this mysterious dwarf with an so familiar.
Is that Whelm in his hands?
That was too close. I almost didn't make it. Why were you running around inside of that mountain? I was almost there, and then you ran. I was almost there, and then you ran. And what have you done with poor Alabaster? And he comes over to Alabaster. Oh, Alabaster. Our bond was short, but I felt a kinship with you. Rest. Rest well, my friend. You seven. You have given me life again. Interesting. Thank you. And that is where we will leave it off for tonight.